Hi everybody, my name is John and welcome to my channel John Repeat, where I react to iconic music, artists, albums, and other bits and pieces and basically put stuff on repeat. Today I'm going to be reacting to Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter. She has literally just released this and I've been waiting for ages to basically hear it and give my opinion, so I'm really excited. If you're new to my channel, I react to pop music, I do retrospective album reviews and like career reviews. So if that's something that you're interested in and like discovering new music, then like and subscribe. And I would also like to say thank you to all of my current subscribers and all of the support that I've got so far. It means the absolute world. So I don't know if you're familiar with Sabrina Carpenter, but if you're not, I'll just recap. She's been having a killer year recently, releasing quite a number of bops and basically just taking over the pop girly landscape. So I'm really excited to hear this album. I also did a Who Is series on Sabrina Carpenter, like looking at her retrospective career, so I'll link that down below if that's something of interest. But without further ado, let's start. The first song that's on this album is Taste. Let's go. Sorry. Oh my god! See, this is exactly what I was expecting with like very tongue-in-cheek, very like noi. Like, you're wondering where half his clothes went missing, my body's where they are. Like, collecting all of the boyfriend's hoodies. We love that. Oh my god! So the pre-chorus is like, now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me, 1 degree of separation. And it's like one other person that's separating. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. Oh, she's living in his mind rent-free. Love that. Oh my god. He pins you down to the carpet, honey. I think this is interesting. It's like, because I think like Please 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 was very Dolly Parton coded. I felt that. And Espresso, I wasn't really sure how it would all fit in, how it would kind of all make a cohesive album. But you can hear this kind of classic pop sound and almost a little bit of country. It's really interesting. Again, like it makes paintings with his tongue. I like that image. He's funny now, his jokes hit different. Guess who he learned that from? She knows that she changed his life for the better. She made him level up. And I love that for her. A classic Sabrina ad-lib there. Ooh, I like that. The way that the backing there with No I Was Already There with the chanting in a way. Every time you close your eyes and feel his lips, you're feeling mine. And every time you breathe his air, just know I was already there. It's kind of giving energy of like Deja Vu, Olivia Rodrigo. The same message of like, I was there first and you're basically copying the same thing that we used to do, you know? I mean, this is very interesting in terms of an entry to the album, like this tongue-in-cheek. It's kind of like she's like the ex that you're worried about. That's the vibe that I get, like I'm the person who taught him everything that he knows, so have fun playing with him whilst I've already been there. It's very petty. It's very petty, but sometimes we need a little bit of pettiness in life. So the next song is Please Please Please, which we have heard before. Yeah, interesting, this is the second song on the album, because typically that's like reserved for like a really big hit, and obviously this is like her first Hot 100, like #1, so it makes sense. This one's for you, Barry. Not Barry being called out on this song. And yeah, it's funny, it's ironic. The only I feel that way, I promise them that you're different and everyone makes mistakes, but just don't. And it's like, I know I have good taste. It's like, from the sound of this album so far, this idea of being like focused on your image and focused on yourself and having standards and being, you know, strong in that. It's such a good song. I still love that line. Don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup. So nice. I just think it's so like iconic. Like it's like you know what it is? It's like I want that sweetness in life. I want to be short and sweet. Like I want to have like the best times in life. I don't want to worry about whether you're acting up. And I think this is a really important thing to teach people, to not put up with BS from anyone. And sometimes life can be easy. Sometimes things can be fun and light and carefree. So I love that she's saying that. Motherfucker. Can't go that low. The ceiling fan's so nice. Get inside, bitch. Don't prove she's right, Barry. Please don't. Every time I hear that line, it makes me laugh, the motherfucker thing, because they did like the Kids Bop version where they were like, little sucker or whatever. It just does not work with any other verbiage other than motherfucker, to be honest. Period. It's like, don't put up with a guy's bullshit. Love the use of the word prolifically. Lovely choice. Okay, so the next song is Good Graces. It's giving Spanish guitar. I'm loving the vocals there. It sounds so summery. I kind of wish this came out earlier, to be honest. No shade, but it's like coming towards September. I kind of wish that like it came out midsummer, personally. But you know, maybe there was different conflicting things going on and stuff, and she's been really busy. So she's been working late, so she's been super busy. I love yeah, when I love you, I'm sweet like an angel, drawing hearts round our names and dreaming of writing vows, rocking cradles. Don't mistake my nice for naive. This is a really relatable song for people because everybody wants to romance, everybody wants to love. Some people can take advantage of that. And she's saying that I love romance, I love you, I love a relationship, but don't cross me. And I think it's an important thing to teach people, specifically women as well, to have those boundaries and to have those standards. A lot of people think being nice is equivalent with being weak. And I think that you can still be good and still, like, not take any shit. So, I like when I love the way that, yeah, let me give you some advice. Production was stripped to emphasize that line. And again, yeah, you do something suspect, this cute ass bye-bye. Yeah, she knows her own worth. I like that line, because no one's more amazing at turning loving into hatred. She flips like a switch. If you wrong her and she knows you need to go, you're gone. Which I admire. It's hard to do. That is the ultimate revenge. Going on TikTok being like, I'll tell the world you finish your chores prematurely. So petty. That's it. It's petty, sassy. What I like about this is there's just so many innuendos. You finish your chores prematurely. Are we talking about housework? Are we talking about something else? Come on. Ooh, cheese to the belly! And I also like these sort of lines of like putting in terms of like self-confidence. Like she knows she's a shit. And she should do. And we all should feel that level of sass and empowerment. And I think that's why it's so infectious to see her living her best life, you know. Okay. I love the guitar in this. It's like a lullaby almost. It's like the song, the way that you would instrument like a love song. So the next song I'll be listening to is Sharpest Tool. Let's go. What is this? I know you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. We had sex, I met your best friends, and a bird flies by and you forget. Looking at other women when you're with Miss Sabrina. Is it Annalyn? Sabrina Annalyn Carpenter. No. She gonna put it on the album. I love the guitar in this as well. It's very guitar heavy, and all the production. I think it's like, it kind of showcases a sort of rage at this person. The way that the plucking is intensifying as this verse is continuing. And that's interesting. I don't hear a word till your guilt creeps in. You want to get it off your chest. You want to say what you've done. And they say in this of, hey, sliding into the DMs. No, it ain't gonna work. You know how I feel. If you've watched my channel, you know how I feel about casual relationships. They're way too ridiculous. They don't always work. And like, lying to yourself, you think we're fine. Like, there's no communication in this relationship of actually what the needs are, and a blurring of those boundaries and making it seem like it's so casual when it meant something to Sabrina. And like, we never talk about it. I love the melody of that as well. For that chorus, I think it's so beautiful. So he's basically breadcrumbing her. He's basically saying, I'm going to leave you on red, I'm going to leave you silent, and then I'm just going to come back with a hey, come back. And that's a common tool manipulators do. It's interesting how she's very much somebody who I wouldn't think could be manipulated in that situation and in a relationship, but it goes to show that no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how attractive you are, no matter how amazing you are, there are some people who will want to use you and will want to be selfish, and it's testament to that. That's interesting. I love the way she put God within that refrain, and like, found God at your ex's house always, would always cheat on her with the ex, made sure that the phone was face down, trying to hide something, and like, yeah, seems like overnight, I'm just the bitch you hate now. I think as well, like, the idea that she's a bitch for wanting clarity, wanting communication. I think there's a little bit of sexism there. She's been painted out to be this crazy bitch girlfriend or whatever, when in reality, he's been manipulating the situation. It's easy for him to not talk about it so it can continue. That's the real truth. I like the vocals, how they're sort of lower down in intensity, they're softer. It's almost like in her brain, you know. Okay, so the next song I'm going to be listening to is Coincidence. Let's go. Oh, this is about like someone cheating and the other woman, and it's like this girl had a sixth sense that she was happy in this relationship, and it ain't a coincidence that she came over to the same city in the same night, you know. There are a lot of people like that who like being with people who are in relationships because they feel like the power, they feel like they've won, you know. Ooh, I like that! I love the way it goes up there. This is kind of reminiscent of, it's like very folky. I know Shawn Mendes did something really similar recently. He did like Why and stuff, and it's kind of the same folky, guitar heavy production. She's trying to get back. She's kind of trying to be the present girlfriend, but she only wants him that she can't have him, you know. See, I read the 7% line personally as like, you know, when you're on batteries low and 7%, so it's like, oh, I can't respond because I'm on 7% or whatever. I don't know, just feels like that. Yep! That's what I mean. I think the 7% line is kind of like, oh, my phone's on 7%, I can't text you back. Oh, I'm 7% and you can't see my phone. And yeah, what a surprise, your phone just died and you have to go to LA. Beautiful. I love how damn it looks like she looks kind of like the girl you outgrew. At least that's what you said. That's what you said. She's airing all the dirty laundry. She's airing it all. And I like how she whispers it and like speaks it as well. Again, it adds that familiarity and like it's a narrative, you know, and like she's speaking this to him directly. Coincidence, honey. It ain't. Next one is bed chem. This is giving like what is it? Like all night. You know the ones like all night. What was it? Let me think. This is giving Lionel Richie. I don't know why I'm thinking that. It's just that reminiscent of that. Oh my god. So I was in a sheer dress the day we met. Love it. Love a visual. It gives me the energy of like Wildest Dreams where Taylor's like on the beach with like she's like looking at the sunset, you know. I like the cadence in which she's singing. It's almost kind of like she's recounting it to a friend, like we met, whatever. Manifest that you're oversized, okay. Sometimes being oversized is a good thing, honey. I Digress got me strolling, like Out of Breath got me going like, this is classic Sabrina, tongue in cheek, a little bit naughty, a little bit seductive, short and sweet. Ooh. I love this so much. Sometimes when you've not met somebody, but you have this connection and you're talking to them and you're like, if we were together, it would be amazing. And I really love it so much. And there's something sexy about that, you know, that sweet talk, doing something not safe for work. You get your life, Sabrina. You live your best life. And the thick accent as well. Barry? Maybe. I need a full album of Sabrina speaking like she's in Shakespearean times for me. That's so funny. We're out there, why not upon of me? They'd have such a chemistry. 6'9". I'm clutching my pearls for Sabrina Carpenter. You behave yourself, girl. Not me thinking this sounds like a Lionel Richie song. It's a slow jam. Slow jam, that's what I mean. Beautiful vocals. A little fade out. A little more talking. Like. So next one is Espresso, a song we've heard, a song we love. Nice. Again, song of the summer, summer vibes. Isn't that sweet? I guess so. This is making me want to go away on holiday. Think about me every night. Not my problem. Is that? Oh. I think this reflects the carefree nature of her sass, meeting this new person, the infatuation. Loving it. This is like the quintessential song for this album, isn't it? Like short and sweet, like having a good time, be, you know, in your sass unapologetically. I like how this album does have like peaks and troughs though. It does have like the cheating thing and everything like that. So it's layered. Amazing. So the next song I want to listen to is Dumb and Poetic. I don't know what Miss Sabrina was doing in this album. Was she like reading some Shakespeare or some shit, like reading some sonnets? I feel like that may be the energy that she's going for, but yeah, let's have a see. Dumb and Poetic. Let's go. There we are. You're dumb and poetic. Like, it's like almost like poetic justice in a way. And we all have types. We all, not all of us, we've all been there, you know, with the bad guy. She's self-aware though. Maybe she's kind of like unpicking it. Maybe I should just listen to the song. Don't know. Beautiful melody. Oh, I love this. There are some people, and we all know them, who read self-help books and they've been to a few retreats and they somehow think that they're like this guru who knows everything. And the idea that you think that you know everything because you've read self-help and it makes you better than everybody else is kind of the point of why you don't actually know. Because if you really knew about self-help, you would know that it's nothing to do with that at all. Cherry pick lines like they're words you invented. This person's got such a huge ego. Gold star for highbrow manipulative. And love everyone is your favorite quotation. There are some people who say that as their favorite quote and say love everyone, you know, be kind. But they're rarely kind to the people that they're supposed to love, and they manipulate them. I like how she's calling this person out and try to come off like you're soft and well-spoken. Jack off to lyrics by Leonard Cohen. You get him by the jugular, Miss Sabrina Carpenter. Is it Annalyn? I still don't know. You get it. That is very wise and very true. Don't think you understand. Just because you talk like one doesn't make you a man. Being a good person, being a good man, being a good woman, all rooted within action, because action speaks louder than words. Again, this person's very manipulative and thinks they know everything. But if you think that you know everything, then how are you going to learn to continuously improve and be better? I love the harmony how it's building up. Beautiful vocals. I think this is interesting. I promise the mushrooms aren't changing your life. This person's so not self-aware, and dumb and poetic is probably like such a huge cutting insult for this person. This person thinks they're so smart, they think that they're so wise, but they're clearly not. You're so empathetic, you make a great wife. Okay. Save all your breath for your floor meditation. This is the sort of music that I love. It's so personal and it's cutting. It's really calling this person out. And there is a sexual element to Short and Sweet. We've had it alluded to in multiple different songs. Fuck with my head like it's some kind of fetish. I think that line makes sense within this album as well. And as I said before, there's no communication. I don't know if it's the same relationship or not, but it's certainly very interesting. Sing it, girl! This song's really showcasing her melismas. Amazing. So the next song I'm going to listen to is Slim Pickins. Oh, come on, country! So, I guess I'll end this life alone. I'm not dramatic. These are just the thoughts that pass right through me. All the douchebags in my phone. Play them like a slot machine. If they're winning, I'm just losing. So, I love the image there of that slot machine. And this is so common within like your 20s, isn't it? Like dating a lot of people. Not always, but like entertaining a lot of people, thinking about a lot of different options, and people not fitting that criteria. She's still obviously attracted to these manipulators. She's still attracted to like these like soft boy, like meditation, but cheats and manipulates. And then, yeah, a boy who's jacked and kind can't find his ass to save my life. Don't worry. But I think a good tip to find these people is their actions always align with their words, and maybe they're not the best at communicating what they're saying, whatever, maybe whatever, but that's why I think action is so important within relationships. Since the Lord forgot my gay Oh my god, I'm sorry that since the Lord forgot my gay awakening. Lesbians are the only people who have it together. That's genuinely how I feel. Oh god, love that so much. Okay, so the next song that I'm gonna listen to is Juno. It's giving Elliot Page. It's giving coming of age, you know. This is fun, I like this. Yes! This is giving like Teenage Dream, almost like the halcyon days. I always reference Teenage Dream. I think it is like my favorite pop album of all time. I always must mention it. But yeah, like it's the fun of a relationship. Fuzzy pink handcuffs, can hear you knocking, baby, come on up. It's that like love story, that infatuation. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she might let you, you know, you've got good genetics, like you're hot, you're attractive, it's fun. Why not? Maybe not right now. Well, she can probably afford it actually. But yeah. Come on, Juno. Miss Sabrina Juno. Aww. I showed my friends, then we high-fived. Sorry if you feel objectified. I don't agree with that. I don't think that you should be doing that. That's like a breach of the boundaries there. But if that's what you're saying, you get your life, Miss Sabrina Juno. You live your best life. And yeah, it's that butterflies, the hormones. Perfect for this album to showcase that. Ooh, come on! I love Juno. The film and this. Wait, what did she say? What did she say? She said, one of me is cute, but two though. Okay, she's like, maybe put another baby in me, you know, maybe you have two for the price of one, honey. She's into that masculine energy. She's like, you mark your territory of me like a fucking lion or some shit, you know? I love the melodies throughout this song. I love the way that she's singing very soft. It's very signature Sabrina. She's got a lot of melismas there. It makes you feel very carefree, very much in love, infatuation, which is what she was going for. That is the message of this album. She's just fucking horny. She's just like wanting to live her best life. And you go, girl. You own that sexuality, and that's something I really admire. She's really saying like, yeah, this is the reality of me in my life and how I'm feeling now. So good for you, girl. Gorgeous. I like the way that ended there. So switching it up again towards the end, keep you engaged right to the end. Love that. So the penultimate song I'm listening to is Lie to Girls. Let's start. So don't swear on your mum that it's the first drink that you've had in like a month. Person has no integrity, doesn't value anyone in his life. No, don't say it was just an isolated incident that happened once. No need to pretend. I've never seen an ugly truth that I can't bend. Cheeky! She's basically saying like, you know, I'm in charge. I can do whatever I want. I'm sassy. I'm stupid, but I'm clever. I love the way that that's the juxtaposition there of those two things. Yeah, I can make a shit show look like a whole lot for forever and ever. She's ready to like hate on you. She can turn, as she's mentioned before, she can turn on you. Sometimes people maybe underestimate her and the fact that she's so clever and treat her like she's stupid, but she's not. And she's owning that. She's like, yeah, I'm stupid, but clever, you know? And she's clearly like not make the best choices with men and with this guy. So maybe that's where that comes from, you know? Beautiful run there. That's true. In a relationship that's one-sided, manipulative, all of that, the mental gymnastics and cognitive dissonance people have where they're justifying the partner's behaviour is just crazy. And she knows all about that. What's that sound? At the beginning of that instrumental. Interesting. Again, interesting. It's lucky for you, I'm just like my mother and my sisters and all of my friends. It's so like deeply ingrained within people to overlook certain aspects of these men that they're dating and make excuses. And all of my friends, and the girl outside the strip club getting her tarot cards read, that's a really like stark image, wanting to see the future and making these grand sort of gestures to kind of understand the future, even though there's the cold hard facts in front of you. It's very like, you're cold outside of the strip club and you're wanting to find meaning in tarot cards, like, girl. We love to read the cold hard facts and swear they're incorrect. We love to mistake butterflies for cardiac arrest. People are addicted to the anxiety too. They're addicted to that feeling of stress and mistake that for love and butterflies, which is interesting. She's self-aware about that. Come on, beats coming in now. Build in. Yeah. So the final track I'm listening to is Don't Smile. Oh, come on, piano lady. Slow jam. This album is kind of like slow jam country meets like classic songwriting. I love that. It's going back again to the beginning. It's going back to taste. Like, you're gonna always remember me. I'm like this fever dream in your mind. I'm your wildest dreams, honey. Don't smile because it happened, cry because it's over. That's like flipping that line, that classic saying, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened, or whatever it says. She's flipping that. She loves a bit of synth as well, I've noticed. My heart is heavy now. It's like 100 pounds. It's falling faster than the way you love to shut me down. Like a communication, that manipulation. I think I need a shower. My friends are taking shots. You think it's happy hour for me? It's not. Using alcohol as an escape from problems, you know. Gorgeous melody. It's interesting that this has taken on a new meaning as well, because in the beginning it was like, you know, you're tasting me when you're tasting this girl or whatever, and you're basically like, yeah, you know, I'm living your hemp rent free, but now it's kind of like understanding all of what happened before. It's revisited, and it's basically saying like, I want you to miss me. I want you to cry because it's over. You're supposed to think about me. I want you to do that, but is he? She's still hung up. She wanted to have those boundaries. She's wanting to be distracted, but she's clearly reminiscing about it, and it's still ruminating in her mind. Gorge. Yes. I love shit like this. I wish this had a few more guitars in it as well. I think maybe it would have been more like cohesive, in my opinion, to have a few more of the guitar. Maybe like the sort of lullaby plucking of the guitar, as mentioned earlier, maybe like in Good Graces or whatever. But having said that, love this song. This is one of my favourite songs from the album, I think. And it definitely fits in with the theme of short and sweet and helps round out the album in a nice way. And then it's just fading. It's just fading out. Gorgeous So that was it. That was short and sweet. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like this video, firstly, stream Sabrina Carpenter, stream, I can't say that word today, stream short and sweet, and like and subscribe. And if you love content like this, then let me know. And if you've got any more suggestions for anything you want me to listen to, then also I love them, so please send them over. Personal faves on this album, I love Please Please Please, obviously. Espresso's a summer bop. I love Dumb and Poetic because it's so cutting. Slim Pickings is funny as well. I love Don't Smile, and then I love Bed Chem as well. All of those. What are some of your favourites? Let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you later. Bye! Bye!